hit you, but...
Yeah. We're going to see, a Rob? Rob Shulk? Rob Shulk? Oh.
We used to have a R.O.B here at Whitewater. Waffles used to play here, but we used to stream around that time too, so... Alright. That's I don't know if he's doing like the Pokemon spelling or the normal spelling, but I got it on.
He's just grumpy.
Yeah. And then Zio.
I don't know much about the Rob Shulk matchup. It'll be interesting to see. Looked like they jumped into PS2 earlier, so or they counterpick to it. Either way, it's the inevitable pipeline of Smash Ultimate these days. So.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Shulk skin not in the game?
No, I don't.
Oh no, it is. Grapefruit Shulk's in the game.
Now don't worry, I haven't done anything to Shulk, mostly because I don't play him and no one here does. R.O.B, I would have skins, but modding skins for R.O.B is a nightmare. Don't ask why, I kind of don't know. It's just how everything's set up, but we are getting started. Immediately, Zio pops speed, and Crabby has gotten the gyro on the field.
Yeah, watch him trying to pick up the gyro with the speed nairs, and he has to keep short hopping to try to grab it, because, I mean, if you walk into that gyro in accident, R.O.B can really take advantage of that.
The R.O.B's gyro is one of his most reliable tools in order to cover neutral, just poke opponents, harass them. But Shulk's got a whole arsenal of different Monado styles that just gives him any edge he needs.
I mean, yeah, look at the early smash out there. It looked like he might have been going for some sort of early kill, trying to two-frame with F smash. I mean, this is a really volatile matchup because R.O.B is R.O.B, he can just kind of kill you, and Shulk has smash art, Shulk has buster, so he can do a lot.
Yeah, we're seeing Crabby get gyro out there, but unfortunately Zio is walling him off to be able to actually use it efficiently.
Yeah, those big nairs kind of keep R.O.B out, and it's not like R.O.B fair. Like, it has pretty good startup, but it doesn't have the range to really stuff that out, so...
Yeah, it looks like he fired gyro off in the wrong direction, accidentally B-reversed there. He needs to really get in on Zio if he wants to get any damage in.
Yeah, and Zio's been holding center and basically keeping up the ledge this whole game with his big aerials, so... Gotta watch R.O.B try to recover from...
Crabby's been making great use of down tilt to try and trip him up, throw him off, but unfortunately, Zio's been reacting way too fast to allow any follow-ups off of it.
Yeah, seeing Jump Art's got the same downsides as Buster, so he's gonna be taking a lot of damage. He's in disadvantage with that, but smash art on ledge. See, it just clips it. So two-frame with fair, GG's.
I'm not too familiar with the downsides of Shulk's Monado arts. All I know is that smash and Buster are the most threatening.
Yeah, well actually, so the way Jump Art works is that you take the same amount of damage you take as Buster. So it doesn't make the Shulk himself do more damage, but he takes as much as if he had Buster on. So it's a pretty big risk to put switch on Jump, even if it's just to recover, because if you get hit by something, you might take a lot more than you expect.
Speaking of which, he's got Jump on now, which is just like that. He's already at 147 after just a few hits. So he's switching to shield, then to speed, just to kind of keep himself alive as long as he can.
But I mean, you saw that shield art. He in hit stun, he shield art switched, and then just got out of R.O.B up air and lived. He doesn't have to guess the DI, he doesn't have to know it, he can just shield art switch and live. So these two characters have a lot of privilege sometimes, so they have a lot of get out of jail free cards.
They're not even DLC too.
Not even DLC.
This is a base roster jank right here.
Shulk is a DLC Smash Ultimate character for free.
Basically.
Yep, see? Oh, he didn't get the shield art switch out quite in time, but you still see the application there. He didn't die from it, so.
Yeah, Crabby kind of wants to get Zio into the air, just off stage. Good up air, good powerful side B will knock him right out, but these players are keeping each other on their toes right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty even game, Shulk high percent, but that means very little when you have Smash Art, so. See, here comes Smash Art. You can see a lot of aerials. Oh, that up tilt, such a big move.
Thanks to how the Monado works, a lot of Shulk's neutral options just have massive range on them.
Yeah, and a lot of that's canceled out by the Monados themselves, so it's like, it's like having a big old toolbox. You just have to pick the right one, but it's up to the Shulk player. So there's a lot of freedom of play with this character.
Yeah, see, very
gyro
good.
Snipe, good job.
Very good snipe of gyro. See, I like characters that have a lot of different options, a lot of like different utilities and just uniqueness about them.
Wow,
Ooh.
that almost killed. See if he's gonna go for an edge guard. Another F tilt. Yeah,
that one's gonna take it.
I mean, that F tilt did like 5%, but it killed him at 85. So.
I mean, he did have smash on, so
yeah.
that just goes to show you how powerful of a tool smash art is.
Yeah, Shulk can be a pretty tricky matchup for a lot of characters because he has the range and he's kind of like Pokemon Trainer where you can switch your play style depending on the matchup, like totally. Because you can play really aggro with speed, or you can run away with speed, or you know, use jump and stuff to platform camp people. So you have a lot of options.
And it's like, it's not quite like on par with like switching characters entirely, but even just the littlest changes like boost from jump or switching to smash for the extra knockback, it changes a lot of things in a matter of seconds.
And especially if you're fighting Shulk. I mean, if you switch it to speed art, he changes his fall speed. You have to account for that if you're trying to juggle him. Like that totally switches his like fast fall air dodge pattern. It's a lot harder to keep track of if he just switches it like right before you hit him or something. Sticking with R.O.B here, which understandable. I think R.O.B can do pretty well in this matchup, but.
Stage-wise, we're seeing a switch to Battlefield, though.
Yeah, tripods might help with juggles here. Yeah, because maybe he felt, or he wanted to get under those big aerials. Because, I mean, Shulk can swing his big fair in there, but if you're under the platform, then it's kind of hard for him to hit you.
Yeah, R.O.B is a character that benefits a lot from getting your opponents right into the air and just juggling them until they're dead.
Yeah. You see he's getting some good mileage off of the few hits he's gotten. Switch to Buster. Buster's always dangerous. Yeah, caught the back air. Oh, he's got the gyro play.
Yeah. When the opponent gets a hold of gyros, a lot of things can change.
Yeah.
You can make plays that you can't normally use. It goes for any sort of items like that, like turnips, link bomb. It just becomes an extra tool that the opponent can use, and they have to figure out how to work with it in the short amount of time they have it.
I mean, you can even choose not to use it and just throw it straight up in the air. Then R.O.B can't have it because that gyro goes pretty high up. So
hell, if you got characters that Villager Isabel who can just pocket it or get rid of it entirely, then that just gets rid of a tool for good.
I almost said SD, but it's R.O.B, so he just makes it back. But
yeah, no, max fuel and R.O.B's recovery means he can come back from the bottom. But I mean, if you wall out R.O.B enough while he's trying to recover, then
I guess you ran out of gas there.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much just what I was gonna say.
Yeah. You could see earlier in that last stock, though, R.O.B was living pretty late because Shulk didn't have smash art up. I mean, he hit R.O.B with an up air at 110 at the top platform, and R.O.B didn't die. So Shulk's a little reliant on those arts, and if he misuses one of them, they're on cooldown. He doesn't get them back for a while. So.
Yeah, I know compared to Smash 4, not only do the arts, I know compared to Smash 4, the arts last a lot shorter than they did. They used to last a really long time back in Smash 4, and then cooldown wouldn't be too bad, but it's kind of like that one Hyper Monado art custom that they had where everything's just more powerful but lasts longer. It really feels like that for sure.
And Shulk's just overall had a bunch of quality of life buffs to his aerials and stuff, even without Monado arts. So it's really nice seeing them buff someone who was kind of considered lower tier in the last game to pretty good in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, almost an early kill there from R.O.B.
Yeah, R.O.B's spike is powerful. If he times it perfectly, then 52 doesn't mean anything.
True. Yeah, and especially if Shulk doesn't have jump, that's just a dead Shulk.
Ooh. That was a nice grab that he had off the trip, but unfortunately he was probably expecting to have gyro charge a little more for it to be of actual use.
Yeah. Not the smash art. Shulk doesn't normally really have that strong kill throws, but if he gets a forward throw at the ledge, you're kind of dead.
Yeah, when you're off stage of the Shulk of Smash, you have to be really careful. The wrong move will just end you instantly.
Especially because he can dip down below and up B you too. So he has so many options to edge guard you, reverse edge guard you, just armor through your stuff and not care.
Yeah, he's having to wait a while for his Monado arts to come back, but
Nair's gonna take it for that one.
Yeah, without Smash, it took him until 150 for a move like Nair to kill finally.
Yeah, it's actually an interesting kind of thing you see between both these characters and theirs is they both had the startup, but R.O.B doesn't have the same disjoint that Shulk does. Shulk's is a lot bigger by like comparison to like his model, you know, because R.O.B is big, but like Shulk Nair is a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Now Zio's at 156 right now. Hopefully Crabby can just get the opening he needs to. Ooh, there it is. Nair.
Untechable.
Yeah, that. He may have survived that high percent, but that runs the risk of going off stage and understage because once you're at high enough damage, you cannot tech. You pretty much have to take that L right then and there.
I mean, maybe if Zio didn't have like Smash Art on, maybe he could have tech. So there's the risk and reward of using that.
That is true. Because Smash's drawback is pretty much just the same as its benefit, right?
Yep. It's just when you use it, you're in disadvantage or advantage. I mean, you can even use it in disadvantage to get out of combos. Like if Mario's comboing you and your Shulk and your shield art's on cooldown, you could just use Smash and you'll get out of it.
Can I get catered?
It's a neat way to use drawbacks to your advantage.
Yeah. Just like you can use the lower damage. Oh! Nope, he techs it.
That was an incredible tech from Crabby right there.
Yeah, good stuff. R.O.B gonna kill? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Like, R.O.B's recovery is good, but if you're trying to recover high with him, you are slow, you are left wide open for any sort of punish just like that.
Yeah. And Shulk up is so big. You can just choose whether to do the second hit or not, or just fall. It's like, where R.O.B wasn't holding gyro, so what, he eats a Nair and a fair?
Yeah.
Like, the risk reward on that is so good for Shulk, and if it kills, it kills, so.